Welcome back to Silence the Crowd. I'm one of your hosts, G Fields.
Tay Webb.
KK, two of them.
Back here. I'm Toby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The man behind the camera, Toby. Let's jump right into it, man. It's been a while since we been on the couch, talking about that. We missed the fans. Definitely love all the support that y'all giving us. But my boy Kenneth, or KK, as y'all know him, brought something to me about something that happened on the 4th of July. And correct me if I'm wrong, Nolan Xavier Wells?
Yeah, Xavier Wells, yeah.
Okay. Nolan Xavier Wells. And I'm gonna let Kenneth kind of jump into it, but he brought the light to me. I hadn't even heard about it. So maybe what's crazy is I work at a station. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I work at a news station. I felt like maybe we should have covered it, but I wasn't aware of it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
Oh yeah, it's one of them things I don't think they too much gonna try to Yeah, I got my reasons why they probably didn't. But anyways, Nolan was an 18-year-old kid out of Mississippi going to a community college, played football for him, wide receiver, 4th of July, him and a group of his friends, allegedly his friends. They go out on a boat, little trip. Everybody come back. He the only one don't come back. They come back with his phone and his car keys. His body pop up on the 7th of July. They find the body. Parents ask some questions. They want to know what's going on. I know the same attorney that they hired took on another previous controversial case out there somewhere in the South where the police shot into a car and killed a 1-year-old. So they got a pretty good lawyer behind them. But yeah, it don't surprise me your radio station ain't spoke on it. It don't surprise me it's such a hush-hush topic.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
I was just saying they might have. The only reason I was saying that is because something like this seems like it would garner national spotlight.
Yeah, it's supposed to every day.
And they may have covered it, but also this past week or the 4th, I was gone. So they might have covered it. And if it's news like that, it probably was covered. Just to get some insight to that, I was doing some reading on it, and basically the dude they were all on the boat together. The GPS followed the boat. They had to tow the boat. They was at an island.
Yeah.
And everyone got back onto the boat but him. And he's 18 years old. And I know when I was 18 years old, if my homies tried to leave me on a boat, or leave me on an island, and they're on a boat, it's all fun and games. They're probably coming back and pick me up. But for the kid to die, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you take the keys. You got
exactly.
the phone.
You got the phone, the keys, and you're
leaving your phone.
Yeah, is this like
island? Exactly.
Was this like a bad prank? You know what I'm saying? Was y'all pranking me? Or was he out there knocking down their girls? And they're like, oh, okay, we got you. You want to sleep with Susan, Mary, Beth, and Ann?
What's also crazy, I mean, we don't know.
We don't know.
How big was the island? Right? Because the body wasn't found on the island. It was found.
I mean, of course, it floated.
Yeah, so that means he was he in the water? Did he try to swim back? Did they throw him into the water? You know what I mean? There's a lot of.
Has there been an autopsy yet?
That's what they're waiting on.
They're waiting on.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all that came back. Did you do some current research on it?
The last thing I saw was they had done the dental records to confirm that it was him.
Okay, that's basic.
The FBI had picked up the case, and the families stopped speaking out about it, but they also accessed all of his phone records. So they're going to be able to go back and, decipher if there was like malicious hate, was it racism, was he knocking down their girl, you know what I mean? Were they jealous of his sports abilities? You know what I mean? There's a lot of what ifs, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
And you said that he was the only African-American kid on the boat?
Yeah.
And the rest of them were white?
Yeah, Mississippi. Yeah.
So I mean, really his friends?
Yeah, they probably was really his friends, man. It could, honestly, it's one of the things it could just been pure accident. I don't know. I haven't heard no stories from the kids come out and say anything. It could have been a thing. They had the phone and the keys. They trying to prank them. People love pranking, and it went bad. You know what I'm saying? Or it could stem from some hate shit. Who knows? We won't know until. But I would like to keep up with this, and we talk about this. Like Tay brought that up. It'd be good to keep track of what's going on with this, so we can have more segments to talk about it.
So I just thinking back on this, I didn't think about this earlier, but now So, a possibility, like, I'll just share an experience I had on the 4th of July because a lot of people go to, river islands on the 4th of July to watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
So, in Washington, right across the Columbia River, there's an island called Sand Island, and we used to go out there when I was a kid to watch the fireworks. We would get drunk, we would have Roman candles, you know what I mean? We were partying, right? We were one of the rich kids had a boat. We'd all pile on the boat, make a couple trips over there, right? One 4th of July, I got extremely hammered, and I can swim really good, but the Columbia has a strong undertow, the current. And I was swimming, and this broad from the swim team who was a really good swimmer, she swam out, and she's like, "Come swim with me, come swim with me." So I'm swimming, and I got caught up in that current and almost drowned. You know what I mean? Like, just being heavily intoxicated, swimming out way too far in the night, and that would make sense because I wouldn't have had my phone or my keys or anything in my pocket if I was diving into the water. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's definitely strange that he was the only African American kid in,
Yeah, it sounds like you taking up for your people.
No.
No, I'm talking.
This is what I'll say. That scenario I didn't think of. And that could be a very real scenario. The kids might have gotten scared, right? They're all out there partying, drinking. It's the 4th of July. Everyone's, messed up. They jump in the boat, and maybe they're like, "You got to swim to the boat. We got your keys. You know what I mean? We got your keys in your phone. You got to swim to the boat." And he's like, "All right, screw it." So he jumps in the water and tries to swim. Because
Like you
It-
trying to prove a point?
yeah, like if they left him on the island, why would he? And I mean, unless he was hammered, he tries to get in the water and swim. But I mean, we don't even until the autopsy report comes back. That's when we'll find out the alcohol levels. If there
Yeah.
was foul play, all that. It's gonna come out. At least we hope that it does, so the family can have some sort of peace. But yeah, man. So we'll stay up to that.
Because
Up
I
to date
think
on that.
that's what we need, like, to hear if there was any stories, like the kids that was on the boat, what's their side of it? Like, what happened?
I think they're on
You
the
know what
hush
I'm
right
saying?
now.
I think it was definitely that was a good piece that you got that the FBI picked it up because I would definitely rather have the feds investigating case than some low down Mississippi down south police department.
Mhm.
The feds is
Trying to cover some shit up.
yeah,
Yeah.
the feds
Yeah.
have unlimited funding and so that signifies it's a big deal too because the feds don't just jump in on everything. So it's definitely looking suspicious if the FBI came in and was like, we're gonna take a look at this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.